What's up everybody, Solowolflive here, and today we're gonna make a guide on the Tam-Tara Deepcroft. I will admit this guide's gonna be kind of weird for me because I pretty much just fast forward some stuff and just pretty much trying to talk over my best of my abilities because this is a straightforward dungeon. But let's get to the guide. Now we started. I pretty much knew this tank was new. Pretty much like, I don't know, his attire, all that stuff, and I did cut off some parts, I think all parts of showing out his gear if I was curious. I recommend tanks wear heavy set gear just for warning. And you know, you could do two different pulls in the dungeon. You could do a big pull or a small pull. It's all up to the tank, so please don't rush the tank if they new or not. Just let them pull. But if you do big pulls, make sure you pop cooldowns. And you plant the tank, if you pull, it actually a couple of mobs that actually not linked to the mob that you just pulled. So I highly recommend that you pull the one in the mob that ain't linked and try to burn them down. Or just take your time, you know, you can have to pull them, but I highly recommend you do. And another thing is, it's actually a couple of rooms that you don't have to go in at all. It actually a couple of rooms that got some chests and a couple that don't. As you see, like every killing this, the tank try to make a decision if you go to the room or not. So like I said, like don't rush the tank. Don't don't give him nothing. He's new. Just let him like do the dungeon and learn. But anyway, as you see, we went to the empty room, nothing in it. Back then I believe it used to be a chest, but they removed it. Then fast forward from right here, as you see that it actually three mobs in here. And this pretty much, people might say this is actually a boss. It's not a boss. At least for me, it's not a boss. It's just a stronger type of enemy you can burn down pretty fast. No mechanic at all. Then we move back to the priest right here. You don't have to do it in order, but after you pretty much kill all the mobs, this guy will show up. You know, people might call the boss. He's very easy. So don't worry about you know, like what type of mechanic he would do. Only thing he would do actually a cone and the ability called In Thunder, that every time he hit you, he take like additional auto damage. But it ain't no big deal. Just heal up the tank and trying to, you know, like burn him down, or just take your time to kill him. And that's pretty much it for this guy. You gotta kill him a couple of times throughout the dungeon. Like he used cones and used the ability called In Thunder with auto attacks to do additional damage. But that's about it about this guy and about this dungeon. Pretty much just move on to pretty much the last part. I know I skipped a lot of portion of the dungeon, but remember guys, like I said, the dungeon is straightforward. Everything is just a lot of repeats. You pretty much go through a linear pathway and just, you know, do the same thing over and over. A couple of rooms that got chests, couple of rooms that don't. But anyway, as you see right here, this guy actually is the boss. This boss is very easy, so don't stress over it. As you see, the tank pull, I mean, like you can pull it any way you want pretty much. He's gonna use water, and I think he do an auto attack also. You can actually silence the water if you want to, but don't stress over it. But anyway, you see a mob right here, the imp. That tell it to him, kill the imp, because like if you don't kill the imp, he won't take any damage at all. So it will happen throughout the dungeon. As you saw right there, I took out a portion of the video right there so we can speed it up. And throughout the dungeon, pretty much like the imp gonna keep popping up, depending on how much damage you do, and like it's gonna be more mobs every time you kill the imp. So just keep that in mind. And I recommend the tank pull all the mobs, but you don't have to pull the imp because they don't need no aggro at all. They don't even attack, they just stand there. As you can see, Mind Blast, make sure you move out the way. AoE, easy to dodge. Then pretty much just GG pretty much, and he most likely summon his last mob, but this time it's two Tatters imps. Just defeat the imps. Tanks get any mobs that ain't linked to the boss, and just pretty much just burn them down. And that's it for the fight. Nothing special happens. I believe the Mind Blast ability, the AoE move for the boss, what he does, it pretty much paralyzes you, so don't be in it. But anyway guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Well, not see you guys next time, but make sure you like, share, subscribe, and more guys coming. I actually enjoyed doing this. But anyway guys, once again, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and take care.